Hello everyone, welcome to Byte Code. This channel is purposely made to help anyone interested in learning how to build a website from a beginner level to a more advanced level. The lessons will be taught in episodes or series, and each series or episode will be covering features of our programming language and the required programming language we'll be using in every lesson is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So every lesson will be taught from a beginner level to a more advanced level. So to begin with, let's set up our personal computers or our laptops for writing code. And to do that, you might want to head over to your web browser, search for Visual Studio Code, hit enter to search. Click on the first link that you see. My internet is a bit slow. Alright. Click on download for Windows and yes. After the download is done, locate your setup at download. This is my setup. So I have read all your license. I accept and agree. Click on the next button. Leave everything here just as you see it. Click on the next and click on install to finalize our installation. So after the Visual Studio Code has been installed, you can search for it. So search Visual Studio Code and run the application. Alright, so you'll be welcomed with a screen just like mine. So in this screen, you would want to open a new folder. So open a new folder, desktop, create a folder to store all our works. So folder, and I'll name mine Byte Code. You can name your folder to suit you yourself. Okay, so I'll name mine Byte Code. Select folder. Yes, I've successfully created a folder and selected it. So to see if my folder has been selected and opened, the left side of the screen, which is on top, has the explore written. So the folder, the arrow here pointing downward shows the folder has been opened. And when the arrow moves to a right side, right angle side, it means the folder has been collapsed. So we want to open the folder. And inside the folder, we would like to create a new file. So create a new file. Name the file of any choice you want. So let me name mine byte. But then the extension for the file should be .html because we are going to be writing our code in HTML. So enter to save and close this welcome. Okay, so before we start the coding, I would like to talk about a few extensions I've installed on my VS Code. So on the left side of the screen where we have the explore bar, you can see some icons on the left side, a little bit dim. So first, second, third, fourth one, which is the extension icon. Click on that one, and I would like you guys to install the live server extension. So search for live server at the search bar, install the live server. I've also installed Prettier to help arrange my codes, and also indent rainbow to give me some colorful um, appearance on my code. Yeah. So after you are done installing that, let's get to the code. So to get our HTML basic structure code, we want to hold a shift key on the keyboard and 1. So shift plus number 1 to give us an exclamation sign, and hit enter on the keyboard to generate our code. So this is our basic structure code for HTML. So I would like to explain what each line of code is actually doing. So the first one, which is doc type HTML, shows the version of HTML we are using. Currently, we are using the HTML5 version, which the HTML5 version, which um, helps in presentation and structuring of hypertext documents very easy. And this next code, which is on line 2, shows that we have opened our HTML tag. So the basic structure of an HTML is an opening tag and a closing tag. So the opening tag has no forward slash, but then it's surrounded by two sets of angle brackets. So this and this, and our keyword inside, and our closing tag also surrounded by a set of angle brackets. Before the keyword, we have an, a forward slash, which indicates a closing tag. Yeah. So that's simply the structure of an HTML code. All right. The next tag I would like to explain is the title. So the title tag over here is what is displayed on our web browser tab. So when I change this document over here to my underscore site, save the file, and right click on an empty space on the VS Code on the working page of the VS Code, and open with live server. All right, so you could see over here that it has my site, my underscore site written over there. Let's see what happens when I change this to me. So me, save. All right, so you see it has changed. So the title tag over here is what is displayed at the web browser tab. Now we move on to the body. The body over here contains all elements that is being displayed on the main website. So every code we are going to be writing is basically going to be in the body. So today we won't be doing much coding in this lesson, but then the next video that I'll be making would handle some HTML tags such as the heading, paragraph, and list. So in today's video, I'm just going to explain the syntax for HTML, which I've already have. So this is the HTML basic structure, and the syntax for HTML is a opening tag and an yeah, and a closing tag. So That's simply the syntax for HTML. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Alright guys, so these are my social media platforms. So on GitHub, it's Fortran Byte. On Facebook, it's Byte. And on Instagram, it's underscore Byte. So GitHub will be used to upload the files we use for our works. So I'm going to be posting all the files we use in our works. In case you want my code, want to compare my code to your code or to make corrections, I'm going to be uploading the files on GitHub. Aside that, if you want a one-on-one interaction, question and answers, or to follow up on my post, you can follow me or check my pages on Facebook and Instagram. You can also send any questions you have concerning web development to my Instagram page. Okay, see you in the next video.